Talking trash. Today we're at the Becker County Material Recovery Facility and I'm with Steve Skoog. What is a material recovery facility?
Sandy, Material Recovery Facility is a place where you can bring materials that will ultimately be recycled. We sort them, clean them, package them, and then send them off to to the end markets where they ultimately be recycled into new products.
Okay. So another name for that would be a MRF, Material Recovery Facility. So one example of that would be, what's behind us?
Sandy, those are bales of paper. We have the ability to collect all our commingled papers, and we sort them into different grades of paper. So this is what they call old newsprint, and ultimately this will be sent to a facility where they're going to turn it into egg crates. Down below this is what they call a mixed office paper grade, where they will take it, they will de-ink it and turn it back into office paper.
So this is a pretty big deal process, isn't it?
It really is. And there's a lot of demand for these different types of products. The problem is that we have to have some way to clean it up and to sort it and separate it into a uniform product where one type of industry can use this, but they can't use this.
Right, and to make it saleable to two different markets.
Absolutely.
Right.
So what happens to the recyclable materials that are sent here? Every day, collection trucks arrive at site to deliver mixed recyclables. A quality control checker inspects the overall quality of the incoming material, and any deliveries which are contaminated with non-specification materials will be rejected from site. With the materials quality checked, the recyclables can then be transferred onto a conveyor to start the recycling process, and are then transported to the first pre-sort cabin. This is where quality assurance pickers remove any contaminants such as nappies, textiles, food and garden waste. The next stage in the process is an OCC screen, which is designed to remove cardboard. Cardboard rolls over the screen and drops down into a storage bay. Glass passes through the OCC screen and onto a glass breaker underneath to convert it into smaller fragments. The rest of the recyclable materials continue along the production line. Any contaminants present in the OCC screen can cause issues in the process or halt the production line altogether. The rest of the mixed recyclables pass over a news screen which separates larger paper such as newspaper. Further contaminants are targeted by QA pickers prior to baling and onward sale to market. A magnet then picks off the steel cans and sends them to a bunker. The remaining mixed recyclables, which are predominantly plastic containers, pass through 5 different optical sorters, which separate the mixed recyclables into different plastic grades. The optical sorters use infrared sensors to detect specific polymers like HDPE and PET within a mixed stream of materials, and precision air ejectors accurately sort the various grades of plastic before passing through one final QA picking station. At the end of the production line, an eddy, or reverse current, separates aluminium from the remaining mixed recyclables. A magnetic field, similar to the effect of pushing 2 magnets together, is created and propels the aluminium cans into a storage bunker. The aluminium cans are collected, compressed and baled, ready to be transported to the aluminium polishing plant in Derby. The bales received at the polishing plant from the MRFs are broken down for the aluminium to be reprocessed using eddy currents. The reprocessed cans are then baled again, ready to be transferred to a facility which will smelt the aluminium for new aluminium products.
The HDPE and PP mixed plastics are baled and then delivered to the Biffa Polymers plant in Redcar, which specialises in the recycling of difficult and challenging plastics. This is the world's first commercially available HDPE food-grade recycling plant. Plastic from Biffa Polymers can currently be found in around 80% of the UK's milk bottles.
HDPE-rich bales arrive at the polymers plant ready to be processed. Manual pickers and optical sorters sort the deconstructed bales before the bottles are shredded into flakes. These flakes are blended, washed and optically sorted one last time to remove any coloured polymers, maximising the value and overall quality of the final product. The naturally coloured flakes are melted and cut into pellets, ready to be transferred to another plant that will convert those pellets into new milk bottles, thus completing the recycling process. Biffa's material recovery facilities operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These sites take material which would have gone to landfill and recycle it time and time again to help minimise the impact of consumers and reduce damage to the environment.
At the end of the separation process, glass is loaded into trucks, while the other materials are made into bales for transportation to reprocessing facilities. All the materials are made or recycled into new products.